Hi everyone, this is Szenan from Center of Balance, the acupuncturist in New Zealand. Now today I'm going to show you one of my case that I didn't get any result at all in the first treatment. So normally when I put needle in, I use Dr. Tan's balance method. That result is normally immediately. Okay, but for this case, now I didn't get any result at all. So one of my patients came in one day and told me that he has injured his groin. That was for 2 months that he didn't get any relief at all. I said, well, this is something that is very rare, that 2 months and normally you get some relief from an injury. So I told him that, have you done any x-ray of skin? No, nothing done with that. I said, well, let's try acupuncture because I'm pretty confident that my acupuncture can work immediately for you. So I use acupuncture 1, 2, 3, and I put needle in and no results. So I repeat acupuncture 1, 2, 3 again, and it didn't work. And try all the six system, none of that was working. So I keep asking some question about myself, like what's going on, how come it doesn't work. It works for all the case but not this case. So I start to question myself, then I ask more question about the patient. Say, okay, let's check about the organs functions. So when I asked his bowel motions, and he told me that he went for bowel motions 6 to 7 times a day for diarrhea. So this is the problem. The problem's in here. So in my mind it just clicked. Well, for 2 months of groin injury, that should heal. But the reason it hasn't been healing is because the spleen and stomach function are weak, are very weak. That is based on traditional Chinese medicine theory that spleen and stomach control digestive system. Then when it's so weak, diarrhea is one of the symptoms. Alright? So therefore I discussed with the patient that, well, I want to try something different, okay? Because acupuncture doesn't work for you at the moment. Now, either we can do herbs or we can do your diet. So I said, let's start with the diet. What do you eat in general? He loves meat. So he has a farm. He's a builder. He's a farm. So he has his own cow and sheep. So he killed them and put it all in the freezer. So supply his family for a year of meat. So he had meat every day, every meal, nighttime and lunch. So that's the problem. So because I have attended Master Zhang Ling's workshop, so I learned that meat are very, very bad for digestions. They're very difficult to digest, and it actually lowers your digestive system. So I said to him, the first thing, you need to stop your meat. And I explained how Chinese medicine work and how the theory of the spleen and stomach, how the digestion all work. Then he agreed, and he started to turn to vegetarian. Okay, so after vegetarian for 3 weeks, he came back and said, well, my groin is better. I said, how much better? 50% better. So keep going for up to 2 months, and that's it. The groin pain just disappeared. So this is a case that I want to share with you. So don't just rely on acupuncture. There's so much that we can do for patient and we can suggest for patient. and in this case is the diet. Then what happened is after 2 months, and he told me that he only have 1 bowel motion a day, and it's firm, it's normal, instead of 6 to 7 times diarrhea a day, and that diarrhea has been for years, and he didn't know what's happening. You see, so another point in here is a great point in here is he came back to me and he told me, hey, what's happening now is every week, every Tuesday, that I got diarrhea for 2 or 3 times. I said, okay, what have you been eating on Monday? Then he clicked and said, oh, that's right, because Monday night is midnight. So 7 days, every day he's on vegetarian diet, but on Monday night he allowed himself to have meat, and that is the problem. And the next day he got diarrhea. So I said, yeah, you see, you need to listen to your body. You know, your body is telling you that your stomach can't digest meat. Simple as. So I have a lot of cases, they're quite successful, asking patients to change their diet, to experience it, and the digestion better, and a lot of symptoms, a lot of pain, numbness, tingling, burning, bloating, heartburn got better. And it makes so much easy for my acupuncture, and we can cut down acupuncture treatment and Chinese herb treatment much quicker. So I encourage all my patients, and if you are the practitioner in front of this video, and I would like to encourage you to get some information about diet, about vegan diet, about vegetarian diet. Then here's another thing that because his wife actually books the appointment for him, and his wife's my patient too, was my patient. Okay, so one day his wife came in. He told me, he asked me, what have you done to my husband? I said, what do you mean? And he said, okay, now he's so romantic now. He actually bought flowers home to give it to me, and this is first time. It never happened before, and he's not as grumpy. I said, well, guess what? This is all the diet, because the hormone that the animals got killed, there are a lot of hormone happen that still stay in the meat, and your husband's eat it, and you all eat it, and that's interfere with your hormone too, and that's interfere to your emotional. Just like, well, when you got your period, the hormone changes your body, and you get moody, you get emotional when it comes to your period. So this idea is pretty similar. You say, that's right. So she's quite spiritual woman, so he believed in it. And I'm sorry, I don't have any proof with that. I just think of that might be the link. There might be that's how I explain it. It's in my mind. I haven't done any research for that. Okay, I'm not saying that changing a diet can fix everything. This is not what I claim for. I just encourage you that vegetarian diet and vegan diet might be the key, might be the thing that can be added on in your practice. If you're a patient, do some research yourself and find out what vegan and vegetarian can benefit you before you start. Thank you.